All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. Okay, let's check our distance twice. Okay, I'm not going to ask you to hole this out. This putt is gargantuan in scope. I'm going to just make a humble request to nestle this one in there close. Just a little bit aggressive there. Okay, par putt coming up. I think this one starts straight-ish and then goes a bit to the right. Ah, no good. 6 feet to the cup. Well, hopefully not a sign of things to come. Starting things off today over par, but you know what? That's going to happen. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Well, that'll happen. Here's our second shot on hole number 2. And I don't think there's enough on this one from the sand. And this is our third shot. I like that. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. 1 over for the day. Okay, third hole, par 4. Let's go. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. And your approach is heading right at the pin. And from the green side bunker. All right, onto the green now, and let's leave that sand behind us. And with this putt, you could save par. Good luck. And you're sitting at 1 over par at the moment. See if you can use the wind on this hole. It's left to right. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin. Okay, on the green safely from 23 feet. Oh, what do we have here? Continuing. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. All right, after that hole, it's going to bring you down to even par. All right, lovely little par 3 here for the 5th. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. All right, staring down a birdie putt here. All right, that hole will bring you down to 1 under par. 6th hole coming up. Okay, we're just in the first cut here. Okay, we're on the green. This one's about 15 feet. I think we got a left to right break here. Birdie, putt, and everything, wasn't it? All right, tapping that one in for par, moving on. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. And unfortunately, that one just snuck its way into the deep stuff. This next putt is for your birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, so close. Here we go. This is for par. Okay, let's move on. And you're 1 under for the day. Okay, par 3 for the 8th. Just a pure swing. And will you have a look at this? 4 feet to go. And after that, you'll go down to 2 under par. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Well done. And here's our second shot on the 9th. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. All right, could have been worse. We're just in the first cut here. And chalk up another green in regulation. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. Oh, that was almost in. And with that, we go to the leaderboard. Let's see what's happening. Okay, checking in here. 2 under par for the day. All right, time to attack this back 9, teeing up on hole number 10. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. This one's about 100 yards out. Approach shot worked out just fine. Here's an 18-foot putt. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill. Oh, come on. Okay, you've got this one for par. Okay, safely home with that putt. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. All right, par 4 here on the 11th hole. Great swing. And we're about 115 yards away. And 4 strokes off the lead. Well, that'll do for now. This one's about 25 feet out. This putt's going to go downhill, going to break right to left. Just a little too much power. This one's 9 feet away. Under par for the day after that one. Wind was blowing left to right on this one. That'll do nicely. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. And here we go for the birdie. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, yeah, that's gonna do nicely. That'll be your birdie. And after that one, you'll bring your score down to 3 under. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. And that just sneaks its way on into the first cut of rough. That should do nicely. Lining up for the 13-foot putt. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oof. And here's your par putt. And that putt safely in its home. And 3 under par for the day. And now the 14th hole. This is a par 3. Nice, that's some solid contact. You're gonna like that, won't you? 7-foot putt here. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. Bringing things down to 4 under after that one. Okay, a longer par 4 on this hole. So far, so good for this one. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. From here, who knows what could happen, but I'm eager to find out. Downhill putt here, breaking to the left. Ooh. And a 4-foot putt. And right now you are at 4 under par for the day. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Nice swing, sounded great. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. Okay, here's your look at birdie. Good work out there. That's birdie number 6 today. It's going to bring things down to 5 under par. Okay, on to 17. This one's a par 3. And that'll do. Grab your putter. 15 feet to go from here. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. This one's tracking. Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you. Okay, score is currently clocking in at 6 under par. And let's bring this thing home now on the 18th tee. Beautiful swing. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. Decent approach there. Okay, this one's 20 feet. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Looks like you got a line on this. Still going. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, end of the round. Scorecard says 7 under par. That's a great round. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HD Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what goes down here in a bit. Our round begins with a par 4. Let's get to it. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and be on our way. Oh, that's not a great one. Second shot here on the first. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. Setting up for our third shot. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. Here is the bogey putt. And you're one over at the moment. And a heads up, getting windy. Nice shot. And this one's about 135 yards to go. This one's heading for the rough. All right, let's go. This to save par. And after that one, you are sitting at 1 over par. Okay, we're on the third hole. It's a par 4. Sweet. Setting up about 115 yards out. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Coming in for a landing here on the green. That's going to work just fine on the approach. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. Well done there. That'll bring your score down to even par. And now the par 4 fourth hole. This is about 185 yards or so to the pin. Almost. Here we go. This next one for par. And after that one, even par is your score. And a heads up. We got a headwind to deal with. Safe approach, nice. This one's 19 feet out. Oh, no. Here we go, par putt. You are currently sitting right at even par. And it's a par 4 here on the 6th. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Smart shot. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. I think this one will go left to right. Oh no, it's right by the hole. Okay, this one for par. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. 7 under par after that hole. Teeing off now on the 7th. Nicely done. You got some good contact there. Good work there. Great shot on the approach. Okay, lining up an 8-foot putt. Always a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Here we go. Just a few more inches. Okay, let's head to the next. Okay, 7 under par at the moment. Careful out there. Wind's going left to right on this hole. Well, missed the green on that one, but I've already forgotten about it. Second shot here on hole number 8. Nice. Okay, drop this one in there. This will save par. And you're at even par. And the next hole is the 9th. It's a par 5. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. All right, this one for the eagle. Downhill putt, moving right to left. Awesome job. That's your eagle. And you're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole. And the 10th is a par 4. Those shots are going to happen to you. And I don't think you had enough out of the sand here. This one is safe par. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. Okay, this one's for a bogey. And after that one, you're sitting at 8 under. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. Okay, we're setting up about 100 yards out. Bounce right, come on. Oh, that'll do. All right, this one's about 9 feet from the cup. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. Okay, 9 under is current score. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. I believe this one's fairway bound. And this shot's about 165 yards from the pin. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. All right, 3 feet to the cup. And after that, you're 2 under. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Oh, man. Just tapped that one. Nicely done. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. And after that hole, you are now 3 under par. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Okay, 37 feet from the cup. Starting this way outside to the right. And for the par. And you currently sit at 3 under par. Okay, here we go with the 15th hole. We got a par 4 on this one. Oh, just smashed that. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe. This one's going hard to the right. Well, this one's looking good so far. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. And let's check in on the scorecard, shall we? Sitting at 10 under after that one. Okay, par 5 for the 16th. Nice swing. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. And 28 feet from the cup. This putt's going down the slope, breaking right to left. Starting this one out pretty good. Yeah, it's still looking good. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. That one will bring it down to 5 under. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. Well, you tried, you just didn't quite hit this green. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Ooh, bad break. Okay, save par right now with this putt. Let's go. 5 under for the moment. And now the 18th hole. This one's a par 4. Look at that thing go. There we go. Nice swing on that one. Okay, this one's about 135 yards out. Look at you go. Well done. 3 feet to go. Okay, that's good. That is actually great. Finishing your round with a birdie today. Good stuff. All right, we're done here. 13 under for you today. And with that, I say goodbye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello there and welcome to this major event here in Society Mode. My name's John. Today we start the round with a par 4. Let's rip this little ball into the fairway and be on our way. Okay, you're in it now. Let's have a good round and keep our composure. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This putt's around 19 feet away. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. This one's looking decent. Still has a chance. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. 14 under after that hole. That wind is going right to left out there. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. Second shot here on hole number 2. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Lining this one up at 21 feet. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. Oh, man. All right, you got this left over for par. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. This one's just a 5-footer. All right, that one's going to put you up to even par. And teeing her up here on the 3rd. Okay, there you go. Setting up here about 105 from the pin. Yeah, nice work. That's a good little approach shot. Here's a putt for birdie. This one looks like it'll go a little tiny bit to the right. Oh, that shot was a beauty. You brought your score down to 1 under after that one. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. Setting up here 145 yards away. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. I think this one's moving to the right. Oh, and for the par. And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par. We got a right to left cross breeze going on this hole. Nice shot. That'll do. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. It's still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And after that hole, it looks like 15 under is where you sit. All right, par 4 here on the 6th. Have a good drive. Oh, liking this one. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. This one's looking pretty dialed. Boom, there's another green in regulation. Nice. All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Oh, just slides by. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. That'll do. And after that one, 15 under. And the 7th will be a par 4. Beauty of a swing there. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. That's safe. 24 feet from the cup. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, brutal. And 7 feet to the cup. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Come on, ball, kick right. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Oh, look at this thing. Continues on a great line. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. You brought things down to 3 under after that one. And here we go. We got a par 5 9th hole ahead of us. Yeah, we'll have that. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. Nice approach. All right, we're lining this one up 19 feet away. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. Oh. And here we go. Par putt coming up. And after that one, you're 3 under. Here comes the 10th hole. Okay, this is about 105 yards-ish to the pin. Safely on the green. This one's from around 21 feet. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Looking good so far? This really looks good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Missed the green on that one. Okay, here's our third shot. And 5 feet left to go. And clocking in at 4 under par at the moment. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. That sounded good. And now hitting out of the rough. That'll do for the approach. This putt's about 14 feet out. This one's going to the left. Ooh. And this next putt for par. 4 under par is your score at the moment. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. We'll take those all day. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? Well, this one's on a line. Continues to be on line. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. All right, and after that, you've brought your score down to 5 under par. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, better luck next time. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. You've got this left to save your par. Okay, after that hole, it's sitting there at 18 under par. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. And that will do. We stayed out of the rough, and that's all I currently care about. All right, this shot's about 150 yards out. And this one is from way, way out. So far, so good. Oh, man. All right, here's the tap. Okay, moving on. Let's see how we stack up on the leaderboard. Here we go on hole number 16. Okay, I'll accept that. That was good stuff. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Oh my! Robbery. Yeah, I wish that one went down. 14 feet to the cup from here. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh, sliding by. This one's for bogey. All right, let's head to the next. And after that hole, you are currently 17 under par. Okay, par 3, 17th hole is next. Oh, we can get a kick left, it'd be nice. And we are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole though, I still can't see it. I'm just gonna have to hope we get this close. Oh yeah, starting this one way out to the right. All right, this next putt for the par. Okay, next hole coming up. And you're currently sitting at 17 under par. You got a left to right breeze on this hole. Oh dear, look at that go. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Ooh, this one might be a little too much. Well, you ended up just fine after that one. Long putt ahead of you, but that's okay. Starting this way out to the right. Let's see it turn. And from there, not a bad result. And there you have it. The putt drops and your round is over. And as this round comes to an end, that's 4 under par for you. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios and 2K Sports, thanks for playing. I had fun. Hopefully you did too. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good. Today we stand in front of a par 4 to start out with. Let's rip this one in the middle of the fairway and take it from there. Good shot. Taking a look at the elevated green from here. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. And now this from 13 feet. This starts off pretty straight and then turns to the right a bit. Oh my, that was a fantastic shot. 18 under for the moment. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. That was a tee shot, just spanked it. Okay, this one's around 90 yards out. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. Oh, this has my attention. Still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Oops, that's no good. And second shot here on the third. This one from the sand might be short. Oh, chip was close. That chip was pretty close. You're gonna want to sink this one, this to save your par. And currently sitting at 2 under par. And sliding into this par 4 fourth hole. Let's see what you can do. Hopefully this will nestle itself nicely in the fairway. And this one's about 180 yards out. This could be heading for the rough. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. This one's your third. And this one from 22 feet. Oh, too bad. And if this drops, that's your bogey. That's going to put you up to 1 under par. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. You'll be all right there. Here's a putt from 21 feet away. It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, what do we have here? Nothing wrong with that putt. All right, let's move on to the next. Currently 18 under par. Hole number 6. This one looks pretty safe. Got about 125 to the pin. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say? This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Well, this one's looking good so far. Ooh, it's still on track. Okay, after that hole, sitting there at 18 under par. And the par 4 7th hole. Well, that's too bad. That's a safe shot. And here's a 13-footer. This one's breaking left to right. Ooh, just missed. About 6 feet to go here. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Wind is blowing left to right. This one's going left. All right, second shot on the 8th. Oh, hang on. Almost that almost went down. All right, we're done that one. Now let's take a look at the scorecard. Currently sitting at 1 under par. Okay, 9th hole is up, and we got a par 5 ahead of us. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. And here is your eagle putt. This one's going uphill and to the right. This one's looking decent. And just a little tap here needed. This putt's going a little to the left. It is short. Okay, that putt's done. And we start the back 9 with a par 4. It's going towards the sand. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. Okay, here's our bogey putt. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Oh, almost in there. Okay, this one for the double bogey. And that'll drop. All right, you're going to go up to even par after that one. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Okay, we're in the rough. It looks like it's sitting up pretty good. You might be able to get some good contact onto this. Come on, give us a kick to the right. And this putt is way out there. Best of luck. And this one's going pretty hard left to right. Oh my. 6 feet to go here. Okay, even par at the moment. And teeing it up now on the 12th. That'll work. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Oh, wow. High up in the air. Let's see how it lands. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. This approach is heading right at the pin. Yeah, this one's your 4th shot. And now we will putt. Nicely played out of the sand. This putt is just around 12 feet. This one looks like it's breaking just a touch to the left. Okay, there's your bogey. Wow, 16 under after that hole. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. All right, and just barely into the first cut of rough here. This could be a birdie if you want to drop this in the hole. Boom, and that's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, you stand at 17 under par. All right, we got a par 3 here on the 14th. Oh, you hit that one well. And honestly, come on, amazing shot. That's one of the reasons you're on top of things here today. Here we go. This one for birdie. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Wonderful, wonderful shot. And wow, after that hole, sitting at 18 under par. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. taking driver off the fairway, are you? Think we're in the rough on this one. All right, let's do it. This to save par. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Looks like he got a line on this. Who continues to be good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Currently 18 under par. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. And this one is around 180 yards to the pin. Well, looks like you got some work cut out for you in this next one. All right, setting up now in the bunker. Let's see what you got. All right, on to the green. Let's do this. 7-foot putt coming up. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. All right, this one is number 17. We have a par 3 here. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. This one looks like it's going to the right and downhill a bit. Ooh, right by. And this next putt for par. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. And now to number 18. This one's a par 4. Oh, wound up in the deep stuff on that one. Approach shot worked out just fine. Here we go. Sink this, and we can write a 67 on that scorecard. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, come on. And you finish your round with a par. That's A-okay, my friend. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon.